فلما بلغ معه السعي قال يا بني إني يرى في المنام أني يذبحك فانظر ماذا ترى قال يا أبت افعل ما تؤمر ستجدني إن شاء الله من الصالحين.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back. Hope you're doing good. I'm Sundus, and today we'll be talking about visas again, but renewal. So it's just a continuation of the previous video that I've done last time. So inshallah today I'll discuss about how you should renew your visa, and I'll start with your first day at the visa place. So the place is called Maktab al-Jawazat Abbasiyah. So you take your taxi and your taxi will drop you there. You have to be there on time. Like really be there on time, because if you're not there on time, they can just send you off. So it opens at 8 and it closes at 2. You need about 1,750 guinea for overall. It can be slightly more, depends or less, but let's say about this amount, and that's per person. Then the main thing you do on this day is filling up a form and taking photos. Bear in mind, if you overstay, you'll be charged some fees. The fees is 1,515 guinea, and depending on how long you overstayed, then it could be multiple of that amount. So bear that in mind. Yes, and all the fees are written on a paper. You will see when you go there, and they do speak English most of the time. If you speak French, you're likely to be lost. Okay, so first of all, when you go there, you see there's 3 sections. You've got the Syrian section, you've got the refugee section, and the non-Arab section. So you put yourself in the section you belong, then you go to the police officers at the front, and they'll probably be wearing masks. So you go to them and you ask them for a form for extension visa. You ask them for a form, they'll give you a form, and you fill it up there and then. You need photocopies of your passport, of your visa entry that's in your passport, of your where you live, or your tenancy agreement or hotel, wherever you live, but you need photocopies of that. Pictures of yourself, and I think that's just about it. But always have these photocopies handy with you, because anywhere you go, usually they ask for these. If it happens that you didn't manage to get any copies, what you can do is do the copies there, but they might cost you a little bit more. So you can do them at the back of the sitting area. Once you finish filling up the form, you can take the form, your photos, all the photocopies that you have, you take it back to the police officers. They'll quickly zoom through it, and then they will send you to window 12 on the 2nd floor. Because of COVID, you might have to go through a booth with that will spritz you. But once you've done that, women, by the way, women enter on the left and man enters on the right. You go upstairs and you need to go to window 20 to get a ticket, so that you know your turn at window 12. There again, they'll check your paperwork. Then they'll tell you to go to the cashier to pay. So they'll give you paper, you will know exactly how much you need to pay. You pay for it, and always keep the receipt. They will give you receipts and you must keep them. Once you've paid, you need to go back to the window to get your photo and your fingerprint done. Now, is there any secret to Egyptian visa? No. Is it so difficult? No. Do you need somebody to do it for you? You need a lawyer? No. If you want, you can, but personally, I don't think you need to pay so much money for that. It's something you can do yourself. The secret to it is just patience, patience, patience. At the end of the day, you're not going to have everything paved, red carpet for you and expect everything to be so free and easy. You will encounter cracks along the way. Things will get a bit tense and annoying at times. But depending on why you're here, you will face a bit of difficulties. And the secret to it is a lot of du'as and patience, patience, patience. You get there at the end, you come out and you just breathe, because it's so stressful sometimes. Sometimes you get to run around, they'll tell you, no, not this and not that. That was, common. So, inshallah, it doesn't happen to everyone. It doesn't happen all the time, but most of the time you can get the runaround. The only thing I found that was difficult is not having someone to look after the kids. If you're on your own and you've got young children, that's the challenging part. If you don't have anybody to look after them, that's what's really difficult, because you have to get up very early, leave them. So what you can do is hopefully they can still be asleep while you leave, maybe at 7 to get there for 8, depending on where you live. And inshallah, they're still asleep. And if there are children that you can leave, okay. If not, then you can try and get somebody as much as you can to stay with them. But that was the challenging part, I think. But there's no, it's not that difficult. You hear visas, everybody, when I just came, everybody's like, visa, visa, visa. You just panic. You're like, oh, what's going on with this visa? And then the Egyptian didn't make it so wow. It's something that all of us can do. So, if you've been here and you've never done the process, well done. But if you can do it, just do it, inshallah. It's really easy. So, so inshallah, I'll do another part of visa, inshallah, video after this one. So inshallah, stay tuned for the next video, and until we meet again, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.